Good day, gentlemen and ladies. My project today, my video today will be about this 24 years old workbench table, various multi-purpose holding stuff. All right. So please stick around. Today, by the way, we're the 5th of October. Very nice warm weather outside. However, when the fall is coming up this week because temperature will drop up to almost to 1 degree Celsius. So yes. All right, stick around. Cheers. All right. So a lot of us have these various form, shape of table, work table, what you can move, you can squeeze. I remember very well. It was Black & Decker back in the early 70s who had that patented. I don't know if it was patented or not, but remember you can do various stuff with these work table. And then other company, Chinese, and this one is a Mastercraft. And the funny thing about this table is I was living in Germany and my ex-stepfather sent me that through the post because as a gift, and since then I've been using it extensively. And on some of my video you see it was permanently screwed on this plywood, which plywood that comes from Norway, by the way. I bought that when I was in Europe. And now what I've done is I change. You can see the old plywood with holes with the holding plastic stuff. So I changed the because this is broken, and I put I don't remember. It's a hardwood wood plank there, repurpose. What I want to do basically is I put a new one there. Everything is done. It worked very well. I grease, I tight all the bolts. Everything is fine. What I want to do today is I lost the rubber feet, and I'm going to put wood feet inside. This is the perfect size for that. And I want to size down a little bit the table, but the way is it's not going to be permanently mounted. It's going to be clamped there. Like I'm just going to extend it. It's going to clamp it. So all right, folks. So what I've done is I mark. I'm not in even 5 minutes in the video, and I'm already having 2 batteries on the charge. I guess I'm gonna have to buy a new pack. These batteries are 3 years old, so and the first battery will come with it when Joe bought me and Celine bought me the camera. They're already in recycle. I mean, they don't last too long, eh? So I'm gonna have to buy these. All right, stick around. All right, so I get my 4 wooden pegs for my band, so I'm very happy about that. So let's install them. Over the years I've got some some repair. The Black-in Model 1, the gauge of the steel is it's double thicker, so it's much stronger. This one is a cheap version of the Black-in Decker work table. I don't know who invented it. Must have been a pretty good genius like Joe, who was thinking about using these type of tables. Whew, that's gonna be tough. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some sanding, so stick around. So 4 more to go, stick around. Alright, so I'm using, that's tough to see, tap screws to lock the wood in place. I'm gonna cut the screw so it doesn't show on the other side. It's just to locking them in place. So yeah. Oops. Whoop, this one is a little smaller. Ah, they're not the same. Alright, stick around. Did you notice that I'm using steel tool to work on wood? I'm not a wood maker whatsoever. So let's grind the... would you please stop? So let's grind the leftover of the screws. I'm gonna cut it off. Alright. Good. Alright, let's put it on that side. Stable. No more light. Good. And it's easier to replace. And then, well, perhaps I will. I was thinking about welding railroad spikes. But no, that's good enough. Alright, so let's work on the next project and to install a table on that which will be removable and easy, so stick around. Alright, so this was the table. It used to be there permanently screwed there, and it was too big. The poor little thing was suffering a lot, like rheumatism over the years, especially when I was putting like 4 winter tires and summer tire when I was repainting everything. So what I'm gonna do is maybe using not that big, but at least 1/3, or perhaps not even. Yeah, that should be right. Yeah, perhaps like this. So I'm gonna decide that. So how big I need, but definitely smaller for that little workbench. All right, stick around. All right, so I decide the size of the table will be perfect like this, and so I'm gonna cut the line right now. Not too bad. Yeah, a little bit recutting. With the sanding, it should be good. Stick around. As you see behind me, I cut my block. So basically, that's gonna be, the table is right there. It's gonna be like that, and this gonna be all of the pack. And the little legs here, the support, will be when I extend them out. It will lock them, the table, in place. So stick around for more detail. Alright, the table is centered. So these blocks will be the arresting like this. And with this, it will be the locking block. Exactly like that. So I need to screw them first. And then I will screw these one on the top. And that will lock the table in place. So stick around. Just for your information, that project I'm all using repurposed wood and also screws. So nothing is bought here, it's just the spending of the electricity for cutting and using the battery. So I've got a glue there. I'm going to use glue in conjunction with the screw, so that will be a very strong. So stick around. I hope you're able to see. So basically, this is the locking mechanism. So I'm just gonna demonstrate to you. I just have to do that. And completely close it. Then I have to push it like this. And the table is free. When I install the table, then I simply re-push it like that. Sorry about that. It's easier for me to do this. Obviously it will be easier because the weight of the table will, and that way the table is locked in place. So let's flip it. So you see the table is right there. Let's do another demonstration from under here. From this side, I have the handle here. So I just have to unscrew it completely. Here we go. Oh, I was almost done. And if I want to install it, I just to make sure both fingers on each side to have the same distance in the middle, and then oh. And it's secure in place. I just have to grind that little screw, so just stick around. Alright folks, so this is all the tools that I needed. Oh, I forget my skill saw. And this would be very good for a nice little working table. And if I need the vise, which go like this or like this, to cut like a tube or something round, I can use the under thing. And that was a great feature of that table, is the wood on each side. I was able to do this or do that at an angle or like or flat. So it was very good for cutting stuff. It could be wood. In my case, it was more like a steel tube or square tube, stuff like that. But very steady work table, and let's say it was about due to fix it, to upgrade it and improve it. That definitely. All right, so this was my weekend water project. I burned this Saturday afternoon with that project, and I'm not a wood master, trust me. I remember there's a lot like Joe from Steel to Wood, Grand Prix Workshop. There's Mike, Retired Life. Of course, my good friend with all his dollies. Luke from Orange is my new green. There's also Mike. He's making very nice woodcraft, like bird houses, like house item. Mike, I forget his name. I'm gonna put his name like this. These are all my. And I know I forget all other folks, but yeah. All right, so folks, please. Thank you very kindly for all your standing support, and thank you kindly for the support for Logger John 01. He's almost there at the 1000K, and for him it will be a very nice achievement for this year. I hope he's gonna get it before Christmas, so please do go ahead and see him. Help see him. Alright, so remember folks, life is good, take care of yourself. Cheers. Oi, 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 oi. What I'm going to do. Yellow and black stripe. Oi, 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 oi. Life is not good sometimes. It's so hard. Cheers.